Hello everyone, we are Team 17 and today we are excited to share an overview of our project CareQ, a cardiac health risk evaluation and appointment system. Our three-member team comprises of Brandon, focused on the backend using C# and managing the database with MS SQL. On the front end, Farzana and I, Thompson, focus on building the Angular components. As we dwell in the project, it is essential to understand the landscape we are working to improve. In this slide, we will discuss the challenges and limitations inherent in traditional healthcare systems, setting the stage for why a solution like CareQ is crucial. The prevalence of cardiovascular disease, a leading cause of global deaths, highlights a critical health issue. Challenges arises from limited early detection, intervention access, and gaps in traditional medical systems. Additionally, low awareness compounds the problem, with individuals often underestimating the seriousness of heart health. The absence of an effective patient-provider interaction portal hampers both care quality and diagnostic accuracy. A cohesive platform is crucial to address these issues, fostering awareness, improving communication, and enhancing overall cardiovascular care. Now that we have identified the challenges, let's explore why CareQ is necessary. In this slide, we will shed light on specific needs that our system addresses, emphasizing the critical role it plays in the current healthcare approach. Our focus has been bridging a critical gap in cardiac care through development of CareQ, a comprehensive system empowering patients with informed decision-making and expert guidance. By assessing key health parameters like BMI, blood pressure, activity levels, CareQ aids patients in evaluating their cardiac risk and taking timely actions to reduce mortality rates. Addressing challenges in patient registration, CareQ matches individuals with providers based on their health risk scores. The platform goals include early detection, personalized risk assessment, seamless communication, simplified appointment scheduling, and enhanced interoperability through FHIR integration. CareQ strives to revolutionize the cardiac care for better patient outcomes. Moving on to the nitty-gritty of our progress, this slide will provide a snapshot of the current implementation status of CareQ. As you see, there are different modules that we have developed: patient registration, health evaluation, appointment management, patient authentication, patient dashboard, physician authentication, physician dashboard, and administrator. All these modules have been completed.
So there are a few main functionalities for the CareQ application, which attempts to reconcile issues for all users and stakeholders, patients, providers, and administrators. On the patient side, we have a two-step intake process. One for patient registration to enter their basic demographic info, along with the creation of login credentials. After logging in, the patient can enter their health metrics, for which they will be assigned a health risk score based on several different factors. Once completed, they will select a provider and make an appointment, for which they can see on their dashboard and cancel if need be. For the providers, we have an easy-to-use login using their NPI and assigned password for login. From their dashboard, they can see the list of all upcoming, pending, and canceled appointments. Providers have the ability to see the patient's risk, as well as either approving or canceling an upcoming appointment based on their discretion and schedule. Finally, for admins, we have one basic exclusive login to see the list of all patient information created. This includes their health risk info, basic demographic information, as well as data created and sent to the FHIR server. His FHIR data includes the patient demographics and then a FHIR link data for both their observation and their patient information as well done during intake. This helps to ensure secure practices are followed. The primary functionality and need for CareQ results from the use of the personalized risk assessment algorithm. Using several different factors such as family history of disease, height, weight, BMI, and various heart rate and blood pressure information, CareQ seeks to optimize a patient's evaluation such that they can easily find providers based on their risk levels. With risk levels from low to high, the personalization differs based also on age and gender. It is also important to note that based on the risk level, the availability of appointment times and dates may change. To provide a brief example, based on the various demographics previously mentioned, younger adults, regardless of gender, will overall be in the lower risk category with no family history. Those individuals with a reasonable resting heart rate and active heart rate and average BMI will be in the best shape and as such may not need a doctor immediately. However, with increasing age, there is a higher risk, especially when the vitals are on the higher side.
Hi, I'm Farzana and I will present an in-depth demonstration of CareQ app, highlighting its various functionality. As we begin our journey through the CareQ app, the initial page user encounter is a login page. For those who are not yet a registered patient, the process is simple. Click on Create an Account option and they will be directed to the registration page. Here, the patient will provide their essential information such as name, gender, birth date, contact information, and address. They also have to choose a unique username and password for identification. Now, let's walk through the process of creating a new patient account together. I have just created a new account for myself, entering my personal information. Now let's proceed to log into the app. As a new patient logged into the app, the initial dashboard is devoid of any prior health record. Within this interface, the patient will find two options. 1. Cancel the appointment, and 2. Initiate new risk assessment. Opting for the later option will direct you to the health form page where the patient will provide their essential health metrics, including height and weight, for BMI calculation, blood pressure reading, resting and walking heart rate, any pertinent medical family record, and a reflection of weekly activity intensity. This health metric then facilitates the risk algorithm that calculates a personalized risk score, ensuring a more precise and tailored approach to your care. An important aspect to consider here is that patient health observation data will also be sent and stored in the FHIR server to maintain the integrity. Now, I will input my current health data to calculate my heart risk. So based upon the health data I just entered, the estimated heart risk is average. The CareQ app provides actionable suggestions for maintaining the heart health, including healthy living tips on resource section, scheduling regular checkup, and booking appointment with physician for personalized advice. Please note that this is an initial assessment and for precise diagnosis, the app offers its patient the chance to consult qualified providers. Now, let's explore the option to set an appointment with medical provider. After selecting the Set Appointment option in Health Form page, the patient will view a list of nearby physicians with available time, date, and address. Appointment time vary based on patient heart condition, with high-risk patient seeing the earliest option. By choosing the doctor, and scheduling the appointment, a confirmation pop-up informs the patient that the request has been sent. Afterward, returning to the dashboard shows the heart risk value and the status of pending appointment. In our app, we have incorporated FAQ and resource option to provide user with additional information on crucial health parameters and their significance in relation to heart condition. This feature allows user to gain deeper understanding of important health metrics and their impact on heart health. So moving on to the provider functionality of our CareQ app. In our system, no registration is required for a healthcare provider. Provider will use their national provider identifier, that is NPI, as the username and a unique pre-assigned password to log into our system. Once logged in, they will see patient health metrics, risk score, and appointment request, and they can decide whether to approve or reject the request based on their availability. For instance, in this physician dashboard, we can see one pending request from a patient named Mary. Upon approval or cancellation, the status changes to attempted action, and the patient will be notified shortly via their dashboard. To provide a hands-on demonstration, I will go forward and approve this request. Now, if I log in as patient Mary, I will see that the dashboard has been updated accordingly to show my request has been approved. In the care queue, patients have the option to cancel the pending request if they want. They just choose the request and click on the cancel appointment option, and the dashboard switches from pending to cancelled. Finally, let's explore the admin feature of the CareQ app. Here, the account access is limited to the app developer or high-level stakeholders for critical technical decisions. When the admin log in with their exclusive username and password, they access valuable insight into the health of patients who are already registered in the system, including observed health metrics and risk assessment scores presented on the dashboard. In this dashboard, each patient is associated with two links, one for personal information and the other for the health data. These links grant the admin the ability to meticulously confirm the accuracy of data stored in the file server. Thereby, they can ensure the integrity and reliability of the system. By navigating through these links, the admin gains direct access to the patient data stored in the file server, facilitating comprehensive oversight and validation. A patient can do many risk assessments, and each time they do, the data gets saved in the file server. That's why you might see some patients with multiple entries. It is crucial to recognize that the potential of the CareQ app is substantial. However, it's a work in progress. Initially designed for Georgia Tech students, we are expanding to cover all the zip code in the United States. While lacking user feedback integration now, we are also committed to refining based on suggestions for a better user experience. Looking forward, we aim to add telemedicine features, establishing seamless virtual communication between patient and provider. Currently, we miss some details like insurance and payment integration, but we are working on this essential enhancement for CareQ's future.